This video is brought to you by the PowerBase Mini, a smaller, more compact alternative to the original PowerBase converter. Visit the link in the description below for more information.
Team Canada.
Hey, what's going on, guys? SeeJayAre here today with my 2014 garage sale season review. I do this every year. I go over all the stuff that I'm keeping for the collection that I picked up garage sailing, and I'll talk about some of my best pickups, some garage sailing memories, and like I said, we'll go through all the games that I'm gonna keep for the collection. I just wanted to do it quickly before I actually put them away on the shelves. It's quite the process to make room for, I don't know, there's probably 200 or 300 more games there. So adding those to the collection can be a bit tedious because I'm actually running out of shelf space. So I've got to adjust things, move things, maybe get rid of some things. Unfortunately, some DVDs may have to go to make room. So anyways, I'll show you guys the stuff that I accumulated over this year's garage sale season. The stuff you're going to see is 90% straight from garage sales, and then another 10% of stuff that I'll show you that I actually purchased with money that I made from trading and flipping garage games that I found at garage sales. So without further ado, let's take a look at all the stuff that I'm going to keep for my collection from the 2014 garage sale season. Okay, guys, so here is the stuff that I'll be keeping from this season. Many of you know this is where I kind of keep my finds from garage sales throughout the season, just so I can get a visual idea of how much stuff I'm keeping and how well I'm doing. It's probably the least amount that I've got over the past 3 years. I believe this is only year 3 that I've been garage selling, so it's the least amount, but I mean, as the years go on, I get more stuff, so it means, you know, there's less stuff that I need to keep. So it was a fantastic year. Every spring I assume that it's not going to be a good year. I always think like, oh, this last year, I'm sure it was probably the last year, and then it's probably going to start to fade off, but it really doesn't. Even with all the new competition in town, it really didn't seem to affect me too much. I still, like I said, I did really well. Real quick, just 1 or 2 finds here that I didn't find garage selling but paid for with garage sale. One was this Donkey Kong Country set that didn't come with the system, but it came with everything else and like 6 games. That I picked up for $20, or I think it was 20 or $25. So that I'll be keeping. I picked up this red Wii. Everything's in there. It's complete mint condition. And from what I remember, I paid $30 for that, so pretty happy to find that, the 25th anniversary version. I still want to collect the black console and the blue. I figure next year I'll be seeing Wii's, and hopefully I'll be seeing PS3s like crazy. I kept a whole bunch of original Xbox games. I told myself that I was going to start thinning out the collection, then I actually changed my mind, and not only am I still collecting for it, I think I'm going to collect everything for it instead of previously I was just collecting the exclusives. So from now on, I'm going to just keep everyone I find, and I'll decide later on whether I want to thin out some or whatever. Same thing with the GameCube. I'm going to keep every single one that I find. I'm not going to go through all these, but some of the highlights here: Conquer Live and Reloaded. I think I got that for a couple dollars, like $2. Got Star Wars Battlefront here finally. Pretty sought after game on the Xbox. What do we got here? Silent Hill 4, The Room. I really love the original Xbox. It's a pretty underrated console. I'm actually pretty happy to find this too. MLB Slugfest loaded. I love these arcade type sports games. The Tasmanian Tiger 3, Night of the Quinkin, whatever that means. I actually didn't know that there was a Tie 3 until I picked that up. So, yeah, so that's I don't know, there's probably 40 or 40 Xbox games here that I'm going to hold on to. Next up, I picked up this Pokemon Complete Pokemon Pocket Guide. 1 to 245, I guess, of the first couple Pokemon. There's probably several editions of this. I was going to give this to my nephew, but I never did. I forgot. Same thing with 360 games. Now's the time to pick up 360 games. I'm trying to, fill up my collection with stuff that I should have picked up before. Stuff like Mass Effect 3 that I just never got around to buying, but I kind of a must buy. Gears of War 3 I did have, but I traded in during a trade promo. What else do we have here? I would like to pick up all of the Lego games. As Andrew and Teddy get older, these are great games for them to play. There's Harry Potter, Star Wars, Batman, and the other Harry Potter. So stuff like that I'm going to pick up. I really haven't decided what my lead console is going to be. Most games are better on the 360. Most kind of cross-platform releases were better on the 360 as opposed to the PS3. But now I kind of feel like the PS3 has more legs, and I've been playing the PS3 more. So I kind of wish I had everything on the PS3, but it's a little bit too late. I have way more 360 games than I do PS3, so I think I'm going to just continue with picking up everything on the 360 and the exclusives for PS3. A couple more good ones here, actually. Alien vs. Predator, I didn't get great reviews, but Sonic Generations is a really good one. It's complete. And one that I've been looking for a while just to complete my Call of Duty collection is Call of Duty 3. I really loved those games when they first came out on the 360. Part 2 was really mind-blowing. And then Conan, I'm kind of interested to play this. From what I remember, it got half-decent reviews. Just 2 Dreamcast games here that I picked up, but I'll take it. World Series Baseball 2K2 and Test Drive 6. And okay, probably the best find of the season was that pretty ridiculous TurboGrafx bundle that I got for $20, and there was 20-something games in there, so I really kind of upped my TurboGrafx collection. You can see Keith Courage. What am I going to do here? Keith Courage, Sports TV Football, Dungeon Explorer, Legendary Axe, Cybercore, World Class Baseball, Turrican was a nice one, Chu Man Fu. I got Falcon, Military Madness, which is actually a pretty cool game, kind of like Advanced Wars. Ballistics, Moto Rotor, Psychosis, and Ninja Spirit, which I, of course, was very happy to see that. I also got a whole bunch of case upgrades and cases for games that I didn't have cases, so that really worked out awesomely. I don't anticipate finding a TurboGrafx ever again, to be honest. A couple, I'm not going to show these off, a couple Intellivision games here. Not the hugest Intellivision fan. It was a good year for finding stuff like these collections, which I really like having. This is the Harry Potter collection for the PS2. I got the GTA collection for the PS2, really nice condition. The trilogy of the main releases on the PS2. Some really cool PS2 finds this year. We have Snoopy versus the Red Baron. I gotta throw that one in. It came out on XBLA. I'm not sure if it's a port of this game, but it was really good. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Let's see, some other PS2 stuff. Most of the Tom Clancy series, I didn't have it on PS2, I had it on Xbox. We have GTA Vice City, which was the only one I didn't have for the PS2. Black. Somebody recommended this. I had already had it and I had known about it, but somebody was like, oh, you gotta get Black on PS2, and I thought I had it. I got Battlefront 1 and 2, which I didn't have either for the PS2 or the Xbox. So Sylphied was kind of a cool find, not one that you see too often. Shmup. Yeah, that's about it. Kind of some case upgrades here I have for Final Fantasy X and Twisted Metal Black. I had the greatest hits versions of both. So good year for PS2. This is some stuff. Most of this actually I didn't get garage selling. Shouldn't really be on here. I picked up Valkyria Chronicles 2 finally. I've been looking for that forever. They have this at my local Walmart for $40 still. I've been waiting years for them to drop it down. This is a nice game here. Pursuit Force. I think there's 2 of them. But I highly recommend picking them up. They're a lot of fun. And they can be found, obviously, for super, super cheap. PS1 stuff. I got 2 long box games that I picked up here early in the season. Nothing special, but they're in fantastic shape, and I would love to get all the long box games someday. 2 more collector's editions. These actually go for a lot of money on eBay. This is the Crash Bandicoot collection and the Spyro collection, which I think goes for like $70 or $80. Spyro and Crash games really hold their value really, really well. Highlights on the PS1. Oh, yeah, I picked this up recently in that huge lot. Chocobo Racing. Still gotta throw that in. I have to resurface this disc. It's not in the greatest shape. Tenchu Stealth Assassins. That's just one that everybody has to have in their PS1 collection. What else do we have here? Speed Punks is kind of one that I really enjoy. I got Bugsy 3D. That's another one from my past. Grand Theft Auto, I believe that was just an upgrade. Thrasher Skate and Destroy. I played that a ton as a kid. That same day I found a Sega CD Model 1 lot, and there was a couple games in there, nothing great, unfortunately. This is rock paintings. I don't know, it's music with visuals. Sherlock Holmes and Soul Feast. So a little disappointing with the games there, but I mean, I'll take it. You're never going to rarely find stuff at Sega CD stuff at garage sales. The lone Genesis game that I picked up was Jungle Strike. Genesis has been eluding me for years now, as I've mentioned before. Let's see what's next. Every year I get a mass bag full of GBA, Game Boy stuff. I'm trying to think of what some of the highlights are. Oh, this was a cool one. Kirby's Block Ball. That was a nice find. I really enjoyed that one. Metroid 2, there's another good one. Kirby's Dream Land 2. I think I got those all in one lot on the way to the cottage. That was a nice score. Dig Dug, another great one. Yeah, these are very cheap. I keep every single GBA game that I don't have. That's probably something that someday I'll probably end up thinning out of my collection. We got Donkey Kong Country 3. There's lots of good stuff in here, but there's also lots of crap. Spy Kids, Jimmy Neutron. Here's a nice one here. Yoshi Topsy Turvy. It's the only time I've ever seen that in the wild. I rarely even see that at game stores. I think that was the first time I've ever actually seen this game. At first I thought it was like some sort of Z-Tech or something like that. But the bag's probably about, I think I found about twice that much last year. It's just miscellaneous GBA, Game Boy Color stuff. On the GameCube, I was able to find Gauntlet Dark Legacy on the GameCube, which was fantastic. Tales of Symphonia I got from 99 Gamers. I just threw it in here. Highlights, Star Wars, Bounty Hunter. Probably these 3 here. Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life. I had the other one, but not that one. Star Fox Assault is a game I never see. It's greatest hits, but I'll keep it for now. Teen Titans is kind of a cool game. I don't know why I grabbed Tonka. But not a bad year for GameCube, but I kind of wish I would have found more GameCube stuff that I didn't have. Picked up some Wii stuff here. Guess these are probably the highlights. Donkey Kong Country Returns and Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Oh, this one too was a nice find. I was pretty happy to find that. Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles. I think I paid $1.50 for that. We have a boxed GBA. I actually found this one and the Clear Purple 2, which I already had that though. Some pretty cool DS games. Now's a great time to find stuff on the DS. Pokemon Heart Gold, Black 2. I found quite a few Soul Silvers and Heart Golds this year, which is great because they're pretty pricey now. I definitely found some good DS stuff. Sonic Chronicles: A Dark Brotherhood. Found 2 copies of that this year. This is the Sonic RPG by BioWare. And a game that I highly recommend. Kind of a hidden gem. I don't know if a lot of people bought it, but Chinatown Wars in the DS. And at one sale early in the year, I found these 3 Mega Man games. The Mega Man Star Force games. Mega Man Star Force Leo. Mega Man Star Force 2 Zerker X Ninja. And this is Mega Man Star Force 3 Red Joker. So that was cool to find all 3 of those. Couple boxed GBA games. Mario Kart Super Circuit, Dodgeball, Rayman are the highlights there. I picked up the e-reader for the GBA e-reader, I believe. Didn't have one of those. Picked up the GameCube Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness version. I always thought that was a sticker. I didn't realize it was an actual console, so that's kind of cool. Keep that in the collection. Some box games, nothing special here. Bases Loaded, Bandai Golf, Phantom Fighter, and Robin Hood, probably the best of the bunch. Finally picked up this guy. I had been looking for it. I never bought it when it came out, but it's the Lynx Crossbow Training in the box, obviously. So I'll be holding on to that. And then on to the classic stuff here. A couple box games, Nightmare Creatures, Dex 64, and War Gods that I picked up north at the cottage. Which trips, garage sale finds from on road trips have been pretty decent for me over the last couple of years. What do I have? 6 Nintendo games to add to my collection. Nobunaga's Ambition, Ultima, Wizards and Warriors 3, Robin Hood, Phantom Fighter, and Yoshi's Cookie. At this point, finding 6 games at a garage sale in a year is actually quite good. That I need. I think I'm around 400 now. Probably some of the better finds of the year was I did really well in finding quality SNES games. So Chrono Trigger didn't find it at a garage sale, but I used my proceeds for that one. Blazion was a cool one that I found, Atlas title. Kablooey is another fun one. Final Fantasy III I actually found at a garage sale, which is sweet. And that's about it for, I guess, mentionable titles. And then just a couple N64 games. Bust a Move 2. It was the year of Gauntlet, apparently. Gauntlet Legends I picked up. And the rest are all Snickle Fritz. Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. But all in all, over, I think, 280 games and a bunch of systems. So clearly it was a successful garage sale season. I'm ready for a break. I love garage selling, but I don't miss having to get up. Like today's a Saturday, and it was kind of nice. Took my son to soccer, and it's kind of nice not going out. After going out every Saturday for 4 months, it's kind of nice to get a little break, and then kind of over the winter, once it hits like January, February, well, March especially, when it hits March and the weather starts getting nice, I start getting the itch to go out garage sailing again. So hopefully we'll do even half as well next year as we did this year, and I'd be a very happy man. So anyways, guys, this is kind of my little season review of garage sale season 2014. Stay tuned for more videos. Garage sale videos will be coming starting in May next year. So I'll try and put up stuff that'll interest you garage sale hunters, and kind of stick with me. I'm going to be going through some more collection videos. I'm going to start doing top 10s as I've mentioned. So anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. All the new subscribers. My 20,000 subscriber contest, I'll be announcing the winner in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, feel free to add me on PSN, Xbox Live, Nintendo Online. It's just SeeJayAre. Feel free to add me on there. And till the next episode.